Alright, what is going on, everybody? And we're here with some more Indians franchise, and sadly, last video of this Indians franchise, and I really wanted to make it go longer, but we didn't make it to the playoffs. I got two videos in here for you guys. I'm doing them player lock style for the last two. We lost out of the playoffs by one game. One game. So we have like 2 months before MLB The Show 16. Which that's pretty. I feel like I can do something with MLB The Show 15 before then. So what would you guys like to see? Me continue one more quick season with these Indians franchise? Maybe do like 3 or 4 regular season games, then go straight into the postseason if we make it to the postseason? Or do you want me to do a freaking fantasy franchise? One of those decisions, please comment down below. Helps me out a bunch because, I mean, right now we have WWE, Cleveland Indians franchise, and Minecraft. So if I take the Cleveland Indians franchise out, it's just WWE and Minecraft. I kind of want to keep something in between that, so I don't have to play just WWE Minecraft all the time, because sometimes they get boring. So, like I said, fantasy franchise, continue this Cleveland franchise, a quick one. It's gonna go by quick. You're gonna see maybe like 3 games. First game, middle of the season, last game of the season. Then we'll go, if we make it to the playoffs, we'll jump into the playoffs. So that's what I'm planning to do. If you guys decide that you want to do something like that. But if it's a fantasy franchise, I'm actually going to try to do maybe 14 games. Just do 14 games. Just go down to a short season, do 14 games. And so even if we don't make the playoffs, we should have all the games finished before MLB The Show 16. And we will be doing a Blue Jays franchise when MLB The Show 16 comes out. It's kind of ironic though. We're playing the Blue Jays in this game, and we're down 3-0, and I am player locking as Jason Kipnis. And he has not done good this season. I think it's like total like 7 or 8 freaking home runs. Really, Jason Kipnis? He's had a great average. I can't say anything bad about his average, but just no power in Jason Kipnis this season. And so yeah. In which our top hitter, even though he came in late, is power-wise, is Chris Davis with like 30-something home runs, so he's pretty much killed it. And then we had Mike Napoli with about 20, Jan Gomes, I think probably 20 or almost 20, and then I think Lonnie Chisenhall did pretty good too. And then, so yeah, we had a lot of power hitters, but they just got cold near the end of the season, which I think that's probably why we didn't make the playoffs, since we lost one game. We needed one more game to win, and we would have been in the playoffs, which sucked for us. But, you know, we got these games to play through. We're going to have this game and our final game of the season, where we are up against the Boston Red Sox. And I'll be using Mike Brantley, so that's good. As you remember, last episode we did of the Cleveland Indians franchise, well, not me, whatever, Michael Brantley almost hit a cycle. He was a single away, so you know what, we're going to try to do that again. Yeah, that's what my plans are when I use Michael Brantley. And here, I just got a single with Jason Kipnis, and I really don't like staying on base when you're doing player lock, and there's like a whole bunch of people on base, so probably a lot of this times I will not be playing the full time I'm on base because it's boring. So I don't know if any other guys have any problems with that. Like, you don't feel like sitting there the whole time you're on base, because some people like to foul the freaking ball off 900 times. And I'm hoping that's what they fix in MLB The Show 16. And look at Jose Bautista already hit a home run. That's probably why they're leading. But I'm hoping in MLB The Show 16 it's not so many fouls. I mean, they foul so much stuff off. Here they go. Gotta go to second base, and it doesn't matter. They don't throw it to me. They throw it to first to get Jose Bautista out. But yeah, fouls in this game were way too much. They had so many fouls, it was not even funny at the time. I was getting pissed. Wanted to throw my controller like 800 fucking times during some of the at-bats. So, alright, Rajai Davis is on first. Jason Kipnis at the plate again. We hit that one right over Marcus Stroman for a single. Second hit of the ball game. And I believe this is when we start to not play all of the time on base. As they take out Marcus Stroman and bring in Brett Cecil. I think this is, I don't really remember. Like, I played this a couple days ago because it's just, there was nothing to do waiting on the WWE Universe mode I was doing. It's like, thanks guys, this got 10 views, it's great, but it's took a lot of work and it was really long for me to do, so I had something to, wow, this is great. I had to have something to do, that's why I recorded this a while back. But the reason I'm not using my blue snowball, if you guys notice, I'm pretty sure you do notice, the quality is probably not as good. It is storming outside. I plug in that blue snowball, you're gonna hear a shit ton of thunder and like very hard rain. So, I mean, it's bad out there, so I'm not even going to try to plug in the blue snowball, which this is not that bad of a quality. It's a Logitech webcam, not a webcam, Logitech headset. See, right here, I told you guys, I am simulating all this time on base because it's really annoying. Chris Davis will stand in now. Now I moved up to second base. Chris Davis is on up to bat. Now we're going to simulate again. And he doesn't do absolutely anything. Got Yan Gomes. Now we're going to fast forward again. And he drives me in, so it's 3-3. 5-3. Well, we're winning. Top of the 8th, 5-3. Like I said, back up to the plate. Let's see if we can get another hit. That'll be 3 hits from Mr. Jason Kipnis. And that's number 3. Another single. That's all we get is singles, I think. Fine though, single will do. Even though Jason Kipnis has not been able to hit that much home runs this season, which is kind of what sucks. And you're not gonna get me out with this dumbass play. You suck, Delabar, whatever your name is, Steve Delabar. Here we go. We're gonna try to steal here. Let's see if we can get it. And yeah, we got it. Oh, fuck. That was safe. That was safe. I don't know what in the hell that umpire saw. That was safe. Now here we go. Jose Bautista back up to the plate. It's 1 out. We gotta get this double play. Here we go. He throws to me. Look at that great arm from Jason Kipnis. We get the double play. But that's pretty much gonna do it for that first game. We end up winning 5-3, I think. Was the final? No, it was 6-3. Was the final score? So we end up winning that, and we're 88-73. I think that's our record. To make the playoffs, my voice is cracked. We had to be 90-72. So like I said, we end up winning this game. One win, and we would have made it to the playoffs. So that sucks for us. And Mike Brantley able to get a single there. Which, I think sadly, that was like his only hit of the game, which sucked. Really sucked. I was hoping to try to get another cycle, which that would have been pretty cool. Try to get another. We didn't get it last time, but it would have been cool to get a cycle this time. And like I said, we're not sitting here through these long at-bats. Even though we're already winning, it was 2-0, now it's 3-2. Mike Brantley back up to the plate in the bottom of the 3rd inning, so Boston is in the playoffs. They are the top wild card spot. We were trying to get the 2nd wild card spot after, like I said, we had a rough last month of the season in which the Royals were able to get that #1 spot in the division. And the Tampa Bay Rays is the one that beat us out for the 2nd wild card spot. And it's still 3-2 with Mr. Hanley Ramirez up, and we get our first chance to play in the outfield with Michael Brantley. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Here's the hit, and that is hit deep. Can we catch it? And no, we like barely missed that one. I think we could have been a little bit faster. Come on, Mike Brantley, your number is 23. So to be getting up the freaking field like Michael Jordan, but he was never really that good in baseball. So I don't know where that was going. But Mike Brantley ends the season with 11 home runs, 62 RBIs, which that's not a bad season. I think he could have done better too. So him and Jason Kipnis really did not do that well this season in power-wise. Their batting average was pretty good for both of them, but I would still like to see a little bit more power out of both of them to go along with Mike Napoli, Yan Gomes, and Chris Davis, because them two would have had at least maybe 15 to 20 home runs. That would have been like crazy home run statistics for this Indians team. That'd have been crazy, and I don't think anybody would have been able to beat us if them two could have had better home run averages. Maybe just, I'm like I said, 15 to 20 would have been fine. Alright, here's the pitch, 1-2 count, and yeah, that's high again. What are you doing? Who is even pitching? I did not see. They're probably saving their best pitchers for the playoffs anyway, so they're giving us some bum to play against, and I really cannot hit off of them, so that sucks. That sucks a lot. I can't even hit off a bum. Great, yay for me. Alright, here we go. We're back up, and we're going to get another shot in the outfield. Let's see if we can get him out this time. Alright, here's the hit, and yeah, we're going to be able to just stroll over just barely get the out. Great job by Mr. Michael Brantley. And now here we go. We get another chance to bat with only 1 for 3. Come on now. Can we get another hit, please? We're against Koji Urahara. I think that's his name. I can't really say it. And we fouled that one off. So actually, after I look at it, Michael Brantley only had a 273 average. That's not the best average, but it's okay. It's like average. So I don't know. Yeah, I feel like those two could have had a better season and we would have made it in the playoffs for sure. And our pitching was stellar. The bullpen could have been a little bit better, but you know that was all we could ask for out of them guys and the pitching staff. So great job by them. Our hitters could have been a little bit better. I just named 2 of them, and our third baseman. We did not have any third baseman at all. And this is going to be our last at bat of the game, so we got to get a hit here. It's the bottom of the 8th. We got to win this game. Well, we do win this game. I just told you we would win this game earlier. What the hell is wrong with me? And I just hit that right back up to Urahara. That is out, and we win the game. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you want to see. Continue on with this Indians franchise. We'll probably see maybe like 6 or 7 more games, plus playoffs. What do you want to see? This season, another season of the Indians franchise, or a fantasy draft team? Like, subscribe, and comment. I am out.
This game, at least, he was the best player on the field.